Good morning. It is
day 4. We're heading back.
So day 4, we're heading back again. Like Michelle said, we're heading back to Pittsburgh. We're going to go up to Myersdale today again. We do have 23 miles of little climb to get out of Cumberland, but one of the reasons we're doing a trip this way, we're trying to find out which direction we like better and to get the feel of both directions. Our big decision today is right here. If we go left, we'll be on the C&O Canal Trail. If we go right, we're going to go back to Pittsburgh. So part of me wants to go this way, but yet I know my van is this way.
And your wife.
So thanks for riding along with us today. Morning. And again, putting this whole trail together through an urban area, a downtown area, it's tough. It's hard to do. Hard to maintain. But the Gap really does a good job. There we are, mile 1.
Very good place to start.
So we figure that riding the trail both directions, you know, number one, we're going to get to ride the Gap Trail twice on one trip. Number two, we get to kind of see, do we want to take on all the elevation at once like we are today, or gradually take it and then have that beautiful downhill like we had yesterday afternoon. Plus, the scenery is going to be different. I mean, the mountains are going to look different. We also know some places we want to stop, maybe, that we didn't stop on the way out. And yeah, so we're really going to take it easy today. We really only have 30 miles to go as of right now. So we're just going to have a fun day. It's cool, overcast. We've got some big bluffs off to our right. Wow.
We have bluffs in Wisconsin, but not mountains.
Yeah, not like that. Those are, along the Mississippi and Wisconsin, we got some pretty nice ones. Climbing game has begun. About hard pack. We dropped to about 9. Hey, morning. Little deer off to the left there. Oh, it's down there. Get something to drink real quick. One constant on the Gap Trail, nice mile marks. And they are right on too. They're within. They're really right on. Oh. I think the 15-mile-an-hour speed limit in this direction is kind of silly, actually. I mean, I know there are people that could probably go 15 miles an hour up this grade. I know that. I watched Tour de France, and those guys and ladies, I mean, they're just wild how fast and strong they are. I don't think a bike tourist is going to be going 15 up the mountain. down the mountain yesterday, we were like coasting at 12 to 14. I'd pedal a little bit, I'd get up to 15, 16, and that's where all the faster I wanted to go. Rush tunnel. And again, man, just smooth in here. All right, we're doing great. Pushing easy gear. Right at about just over 8 miles an hour. Pretty much what we expected, honestly. Shell just commented she doesn't think this feels any steeper than we had on the other side between Confluence and Rockwood. That seems to be the steepest part on that side. But the weather's perfect. There's no sun right now, so we're nice and cool. Probably in the 60s. So we're working. Yeah, we found a nice little groove here about between 8 and 8.5 miles an hour, and I'm in my middle chain ring in the front and my biggest one in the back right now, and just, yeah, I'm able to talk. So we're kind of conversation, in running terms, kind of conversation pace. So we've also stopped every 3 miles to get a drink. And yeah, we're in no hurry, so it doesn't really matter today. I'm sure I could get my bike up to 15 for a short period of time, but the kind of crazy things with this gradual grind is you coast for like 30 feet and then your bike's gonna stop. So on a flat trail, if you're a little tired, you pump a little bit, you coast a little bit, you know, just kind of back and forth. But this is not possible, so. But again, this is not, we'll let you know when we get to the top. So if you just kind of hopped in the middle of this video and you're wondering, why are the railroad tracks? You're on your left, and you're on your right, and you're on your left. Over the course of the 15 miles from Frostburg to Cumberland, I think there's like maybe 4 crossings. I mean, I may be off by 1 or 2. At least 4 different times you cross the tracks. So again, you have to be careful. Take it at a right angle. Experienced cyclists, you know all that. But they're 90 degree crossings, so you just gotta be careful. Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
Yeah, that couple we just saw, we talked with, had a nice chat with them at Frostburg yesterday, and they were talking about going up the hill, down the hill, and blah blah. And then we saw them in Cumberland just briefly last night. Said hi, and we talked about the CNO, talked about the gap a little bit. And then they must like this climb because they were back at it this morning, and now they're coming back down. They're strong riders, you can tell. They were pretty strong riders. Oh, what a beautiful vista here. So being a runner, I had to do a little experiment that last mile and just see how fast the mile was. So it was a 7:12 mile, which grinding up a hill for 13 miles so far, I went back. Yeah, one other note, you can tell this left hand side going up the track is much more worn down, and there's less small gravel on it. So I'm assuming it's because more people are coming down and going up. So people are riding this trail more west to east. That could just be, you know, casual observation, but it's not any scientific. But definitely better traction, better stability right in this lane right here. Frostburg rest stop. Woohoo! Howdy. Hey. Yeah, those guys were smiling. Probably going 15 miles an hour. So we're all a little vulnerable out here. I mean, it's us and our bikes. So everyone's a little bit, not really relaxed, but it's, you know, kind of trust what's going on, have some faith, and keep rolling. But everyone's real friendly, willing to talk. I love looking at people's gear, what kind of bikes they're riding, kind of what panniers they have, and electronics. Just trying to learn. Michelle's riding great. She's a good rider. We're both getting better, learning. It's only 113 years old. Okay, where's our motion? I think we have motion activated lights. This is the coolest thing. Look at the shadows. Awesome. There we go. Come on. Okay, here we go. It gets a little dark between lights, so. Come on, there we go. Wow, it's quiet. Let's see, we got a couple more lights yet, but we don't really need them now. That's pretty cool. I guess when you're on a bike trip and you're in the middle of kind of, you know, it's kind of a harder section that we're doing right now. You just kind of look for entertainment and enjoyment where you can find it, I guess, in the little things, So we are still in Maryland, barely. I think we're looking at about a mile a half. Tourist attraction for today, besides the 2 tunnels, Mason-Dixon line. Yeah. We'll park right on the fence over there in Pennsylvania.
You're almost to the downhill.
Oh yeah. All right. Cross that state off. Yeah, there's like 3 big attractions in like a matter of about 3 miles. You got the divide. You got Big Savage Tunnel. The Mason-Dixon line. So. Hey, morning.
Hello.
You guys are going to have fun. Well, we're approaching the Big Savage Tunnel. Here's our spot. We're just going to stop here, have some lunch, and look at the view. Big Savage Tunnel. Oh, you can feel it right now. You can feel the breeze right now from the tunnel. Wow. Okay, I'm going to take my sunglasses off. That's going to help. Just don't lose them in here either. Okay. It's a really smooth ride through here also. A couple spots where water's dripping, kind of cause a little puddle in the middle. There's only about 3 or 4 of those, so. Oh yeah. Oh man, it was cold. It was cold in there. I'm like getting like goosebumps right now. All right. I don't think we're going to get the coast all the way to Pittsburgh, but you can coast a couple 100 yards after the Great Divide. After our 3-hour plus climb this morning, feel like we're like in the Tour de France right now. We are just flying. We even got a headwind and we're still really cruising. right, we are in Meyersdale. This is our destination today. We'll see the depot a little bit, get some rest, get some food. And we're staying in the same bed and breakfast as the other night, so we're doing good. Stop. All right, nice Pennsylvania driver there.
Thank you.
Cool little bike garage. Keep our bikes in. Locked. Little area to clean your bikes off. So just a great setup. Good morning.
Good morning from Meyersdale. We are on day 5.
We spent a great night, another great night here at the Inn on Main. Mo is just great. Hospitality. Place to put your bikes, place to clean your bikes, place to maintain your bikes.
Just a cool vibe, just a really comfortable spot.
Great breakfast. Meyersdale has some great places down the street to eat. The
Train station depot.
Yep, and the best thing is we are literally 75 yards from the trail.
Yes.
And we're on the top of the hill.
We're watching people huffing and puffing up this morning.
Here's the view down the hill. So we would definitely recommend Inn on Main. Number one, it's a great place. You won't
regret it.
But number two, it's also at the top of the hill.
Yes.
Goal today is get to Connellsville. About 50, well, we were never between 55 and 57 miles, something like that. So we'll see you on the road. On a bike trip, all you can do is start off where you ended the day before, and that's where we are, Meyersdale. Heading to Connellsville. Losing about 1,200 feet today. Tell you what, the Inn on Main, Mo, and that business he's got going, just a beautiful place. So you can't recommend that highly enough. Big group coming. Morning. Morning. Wow. Morning. Hey, morning. All right, we're just crossing over to Castleman River. We'll be following that for, first couple hours this morning. Yeah, that's a big one. That's a dairy farm. You can smell it. It's not the cows. I can smell the feed. One of our goals in riding the trail both directions was just, you know, check everything out. But this farm on the left is usually one of our landmarks. Like, hey, we're close to Myersdale, and now we're going the other direction, and there's a whole different look. That's the cool part of it. But yesterday morning we went from Cumberland up to the divide. We were going about 8 to 9 miles an hour. Today, since we got on our bikes, we've not been less than 12. Oh, this is just beautiful in here. Here we are, a little town called Garrett. And we got a nice stop there. Bathrooms, bike, fix-it station. We have a tunnel. And we got a deer on the left side up here.
Don't run in front of us, Danny.
There we go. Deer crossing. That's about our sixth deer. Sixth, Michelle confirms, our sixth deer we've seen on the trail since we started. Hey, morning. Hey, morning. We are in Rockwood, almost to the trailhead.
12 miles.
12 miles in. Honestly, we did that. We did that in about less than an hour. Yesterday we did our first 12 miles and it felt like about 2 hours. All right, time for a little break. Gotta sign the book. This whole morning so far has been, I mean, just a slight downhill. I mean, it's been just a little push. And since Rockwood, it's even been a little bit more. It's just beautiful in this rock cut here. And we are still descending. Okay, it's Markleton. mark 52. I'm gonna stop on the bridge up here. Hey, morning. Michelle is way, I mean, she's 200 yards ahead of me right now. I stopped for literally 20 seconds. We are just cruising. We're going like 14. We're just on the eastern side of Confluence. Hey guys. So I guess the first time we took this trail, we thought we had it pretty well scoped out, and we knew we were climbing coming through this section. But, we're going 10, 11, didn't make too much difference. We're just kind of going along. And then when we came through on Sunday afternoon, this stretch, we already had mileage in our belly. But boy, it was difficult. It was more like 9 to 10. So I guess our plan this morning is to do a good ride. I think we're going to stop in Ohio Pile for lunch. So that's another about 14 miles. So I guess we're going to shoot that and go from there. Hey. Howdy. Hey. And he worked on these bridges a couple of years ago. Oh man, are they nice? They're actually concrete. Concrete, boy. And the Gap Trail's favorite porta potty. Right here. I'm tempted to stop. I am going to stop. All right, porta potty report. Hey, no porta potties at 10. But I've been a lot worse. That wasn't bad. That's a guy talking. My wife did not go in, so. Join us for our new series, ranking the porta potties on the Gap Trail. Thanks for tuning in. Howdy, hey. Hello. I think that bridge is the next one to get resurfaced. Wow, I was bumpy there. But still, it's pretty nice though. There's been nothing really bad. I mean, this trail is just fantastic. For a trail this long, going through as many communities as it does, it really holds. It really is well maintained and really nice. Yeah, here it is. Okay. I'm gonna keep the camera rolling here and try to give a little tip that we've learned now Here, I guess our third time now through this section over the years. All right. The Gap Trail technically goes left here. Okay? Goes across that bridge in the distance. What we're gonna do, there is a road here and there's some loose gravel and stuff. Okay, clear. We're gonna go across right here. I don't know what this road is called. It's a nice little city street. And the reason for having you do that is all you end up doing is going across a bridge, and it had two really big, almost 1.5 inch concrete bumps down there. Then you had to go a real hard hairpin turn. Instead, you could just do what we're doing right here. Go across this nice little bridge. Watch the fly fishermen. And 3, 2, 1. We're on the Gap Trail again. So that's how easy it is, right there. Take a right, and here's where you end up. We are officially now again on the Gap Trail. This section has on the way down. It's a hill, and this was pretty sandy coming up here, so we're going to have to just double check, see what we're doing here. It's a little bumpy. Yeah, this section between Confluence and Pile Park, in the park actually, really pretty. Right along the river. Totally shade. A few rough spots on the trail, but nothing that's that bad. We're getting real close to Ohio Pile right now. Riding's been good. So we had a really good morning to ride. We got all up about 9:15. It's just after 1 right now, and we've got 40 miles in. So we got about 16 left today, 17 left today. So we're gonna pull over here in Ohio Pile. Stop with the people. I think we're going to go have a little lunch down by the river. That'll still get us to Connellsville plenty of time today. So a lot of people, a lot of congestion. So unclip and cool. Oh yeah, kickstand, trading post. We could ride down here as a sail, but we're just gonna. Yeah, there's too many people, and we're going down to the river. Yeah, it's a really nice area here in Ohio Pile. Nice restaurant in the corner. A lot of bikers there. There's the river right here. You can see the bike trail up high. There it is. The rice cakes made it. I can't believe they made it this far, but they made it. They take up a lot of space in the food bag. So here we go. Here's my well-balanced, nice balanced lunch today. So for those that care how we load our bikes, the right side pannier is my wife's bag, left side pannier is mine. My trunk bag contains 80% tools, extra tire, assorted spare parts, that kind of stuff. Front bag's personal stuff. Front bag's personal stuff. Then on Michelle's panniers, she has left side is all of our outdoor gear, and the right side is our food bag. And the trunk bag actually has two pairs of shoes, and then a variety of cleaning, hygiene type stuff on the outside or any outdoor type thing, mosquito lotion, that kind of stuff. So, and then our seat bags, we have our locks, spare tire, spare tube, and then my tire irons and those, and a little multi-tool kit. So that's our setup. It's just beautiful up here. I mean, it's just gorgeous. I mean, I can't even capture my GoPro really. I mean, it's just beautiful. Yeah, our first couple miles here out of Ohiopyle. It's in the state park. I mean, so it's just gorgeous. I mean, trails are pretty wide. Got some underbrush growing over it a little bit, but it's still downhill. I mean, but just beautiful. Cool in the shade here. Yeah, this section of the trail between Confluence and Connellsville, apart from the area around Ohiopyle, which obviously is pretty congested, good place to eat like you saw before. It's very rustic, very rural. The trail's good, but very natural. A little bit, and you feel very remote in this area. I remember this tree. I might have filmed this on the way down. I don't know. Oh boy, that one. The leaves are still green, so. But so far, I might be careful. We have not had any trail obstruction, so that's been good. Hey, class of 82. There's nature right here. Mama duck sitting right there. What are you doing there, Mama duck? Oh, mile 87. That's warm in the sun. We were not in the sun much at all today. Almost totally in the shade. One more bump. One thing that makes the gap pretty special is all these big trestles and overpasses and viaducts. Really adds a lot to the trip. Just something different. They're a little bumpy, as you see. Sure, my GoPro 8's going to smooth it, but it's not smoothing it on my butt right now after about a 60-mile day here. Alright, our campsite for tonight. They've taken good care of us. Another in my segment, the life of a bicycle. Hey. All right. It's the first time we've stayed here. We haven't been on the first floor. Good morning.
Good morning, day 6, final day of riding.
We had another great night here at Cumberland in Connellsville, right along the river, so it's very pretty. Today we're going to finish her up, I think about 52 miles or so to Homestead, and then it's back to van and stay overnight, and then head back home tomorrow. So, been a beautiful trip, beautiful weather. The trail's been great, and we'll see you down the trail. Right, the Connellsville Arch. Yeah, that descent into Connellsville is a lot easier than going out, but still very doable. Another beautiful morning. Weather. I mean, when you're on a bike trip over a certain number of days and the kind of destination that you're going to, you're dependent on the weather. And well, today is just absolutely gorgeous again. A little cool in the shade right now, but by the afternoon I think it's going to be maybe pushing mid-80s in Pittsburgh. So we'll be following the Yuck, I think, all the way up to McKeesport today, and then we cross it. And then we follow them on the rest of the way in. So this whole trip has been following rivers, basically, because that's what the railroads would do. It's a road maintenance material here. Trail maintenance. Yeah, so depending on when I post this, and depending on when you watch this, from July, I don't know, to October, early July to October, they're going to be doing some maintenance on that last 3 miles we were on, from Adelaide till Dawson. You'll have to check, I would check the Gap website, but it's going to be down. Trail's going to be closed. They're doing it as a gas line or something else going on. So there is a shuttle available any road detour is going to be not quite what anyone wants to do. But you have to call in a certain number to arrange that. So I'm just warning you, double check the Gap website. And you can click on trail conditions, or I forget exactly what you click on, but select that and it'll give you some information. It was just put on about 2 weeks ago, so you should be able to find that. And they're in the middle of some resurfacing, like I said on the way down. Here's some of the machines they use, and obviously not working today, but here's the new surface. Here's the new surface. Now here we are. It's a little soft. Ooh, little. Yeah, I gotta be careful. This is a little soft. I'm assuming it's like about 6 inches deep. It's smooth. Okay, and here's where. Okay, now here's where it's packed down a little bit. All right.
Baby.
Oh boy. All right, Michelle, what are we at?
9:10.
10 deer on the trip.
6 hedgehogs.
All right, and we surpassed.
Woodchucks.
So we have more deer than woodchucks. Okay. Yeah, this new surface they just put down. Keep your line. But they pack it down. It's going to be better than this. Right? There we go. You're good. Oh, is there one more coming? All right, deer 11 and 12, I think.
No, 13.
Oh, sorry.
12, 13.
12 and 13. We're clear. Nice little community park here. There was water here, I think. Hey, got porta potties. You okay? All right. Hey, morning. All right, this is about as narrow as the Gap Trail gets. It's still plenty wide, but you know, this shows how good of a trail it is. Yeah. I love that sign I saw. It said, "Clean up after your pets and your horses too." There's a nice little stop here. We are in Smithton. Oh yeah, there's a nice park up here. On the way down, that's where they had that big party up for the Gap. Beautiful park. You have everything you want there. So great, it'd be a great rest stop. We are going to stay in the saddle till West Newton today. Take a little longer break there. It's also right about halfway for our mileage today. So, all right, this Cedar Point Park continuing here. You can go right down to the river here, have a little picnic. Great rest stop. We kind of missed this on the way down. So it's about 3 miles from West Newton, maybe. Beautiful park. Cedar Creek, all right. Here's Cedar Creek Gorge. So be real careful around mile 112. We have the Yuck Nest Monster. It's awesome. Always worth the stop. West Newton Station. It's a little busier here on Saturday when we came through, but hey. Hey. Morning. Morning. Red waterfall. Oh, you smell that, no doubt. Iron.
Like sulfur almost.
Yeah, yeah. The Red Waterfall is right around mile 119. Howdy.
Hi.
The old gravel cemetery. Okay. There's Greenock. Nice little stop here on the right side. Hey, howdy. Hey. 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 Clear. Hey. A nice little stop in Boston. Boy, met probably a dozen people heading east. So we're right in about the 10 miles to go range. You're very close to that, 11 miles maybe. We probably only have a couple miles of hard pack left. We're on pavement, so. Beginning our approach with the homestead. Well, the video just got quieter because that's our last hard pack. It's about a mile east of Boston. I'm sorry, west of Boston. A mile west of Boston. It kicks in, so. Yeah, again, going up the bluffs here is not flat. It's, you know, you get some, you know, you go downhill, uphill. It's a good mix. Just gotta watch your speed, because there are some tight turns you can see here. Fresh asphalt though. At the bottom, 130. At the bottom of this hill, we're gonna come out on a road. Careful there. All right, now we're on the roads for much of our time through Keysport. Crossing the Yuck, 130. So we're in McKeesport. Seems better marked from this direction. Thank you.
Thank you.
We won't mess up your lines. There we go. Hey. Well, a week ago we were just flying down that bridge the other direction. Here we are, crossing the Mon. Wow. Couple barges out there. Four. And I will say this about riding the trail in both directions. You notice things. You notice different things. There's things that were out of your line of sight in one direction. In the other direction, you can see it. Yeah, it's two totally different trips. It's two different viewpoints, but yet you see familiar things. And you know where you are, you know pretty much what to expect. Woo! That was breathtaking. Now we get this. Yeah, this section with the railroad flyovers and the adventures into the bluffs. Yeah, there's some hills here. You get warmed up. But it's paved. It's not. It's a little curvy, so be careful in this section. I like this flyover. We only had to go, we only get to have to go down. Nice. Nice. Okay, one last field trip here. We're going to visit the pump house. Back to the trail.
want to give a big shout out to all the people involved in developing this Gap Trail. It is absolutely phenomenal. I hope pictures I shared with you give you some idea what the trail's like. It really doesn't do it justice. But piecing this whole thing together, especially the last like 10 miles that we were on, we had bridge crossings, we had railroad crossings, we had on-road, off-road, behind apartments. And we're just blessed, thank God, that we were able to complete our ride with the strength to do it. And appreciate you watching this video. Hopefully it helps you on your ride. That's our goal. I gotta take a victory lap in the parking lot. We're back. Comes Michelle, all smiles. I think she was topping off her mileage for the day.
52.07.
Well, we're back home in Wisconsin after really enjoying our trip on the Gap. We thought we'd have a couple more just thoughts about the trail and see what to share with the viewers here today. So, Michelle, what was your overall impression of the trail?
It was better the second time and then the third time. I'm really thankful that we decided to do it both directions. It made for some new perspectives. It was just, I mean, it is hands down of all the trails that we've ridden, and we haven't ridden that many, but it is the best. The best groomed and the most fun to be on, I guess.
Yeah, trail was great. I mean, it was we had very few disruptions in the trail at all. In fact, none. And the weather was perfect for our trip, so that was great. One of the reasons we did what we did is we wanted to test out both directions. And I'm still a west to east person. I just think that going from Pittsburgh with the goal of getting the Washington, D.C. on the C&O trail is still kind of my favorite way. Plus, I love that 23-mile plunge into Cumberland. But both ways were great. I mean, both ways are absolutely awesome. What do you think about that?
I would have to agree. If I really had to make a choice, I would prefer the west to east. But I really liked the east to west as well. I was a little bit worried, honestly, that morning when we were going to be climbing into Frostburg. And then we had watched the video by Brian the night before. And that just kind of calmed my nerves. And it wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. We took it easy, and it was beautiful, and we saw a different perspective.
Yeah, so definitely the trail is awesome in either direction that you wanted to go. And we would just recommend it's for all different abilities. There's places to stay, there's places to eat, there's help along the trail. So we would just recommend that trail to anyone. So really appreciate you watching our video, and thanks for riding along with us.
See you next time.